Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing another very exciting thing because we are going to be reading another book in the Magnolia Parks series, which is Magnolia Parks The Long Way Home. Wait, that reminds me of that xoxo song, you know? So we're taking the long way home. Wait, was it Long Way Home or Long Way Down? Oh, I think Long Way Home is xoxo's, Long Way Down is One Direction. Both of the love of my life. Yeah, anyway, today we are continuing the series, and if you haven't seen yet, I am vlogging this whole series. I already have 2 vlogs out at this point, so you should go check them out. And this is the 3rd one, so yeah, I'm very excited. I am so far very much enjoying this series, so very excited to start. So yeah, I guess let's just do it. You know what I realized? So I just started it, right? And oh my god, there are bees here. Wait, are they dead? Oh. Well, that's not great, is it? That's not a great sign. Anyway, what was I gonna say? Oh, yeah. So my shirt says New York, right? And I realized that's kind of on theme, which I did not do on purpose because Magnolia is currently in New York. That's a little thing I noticed. I am on theme. Yay. I mean, hopefully she's not gonna be in New York for long because obviously the love of her life is elsewhere. But yeah, they are kind of not on speaking terms. So yeah, you will not believe what I'm about to say. I barely believed it, but apparently PJ went to therapy. That is insane. That is insane. You literally, if you watch the first vlog when I was reading Magnolia Parks, I literally said that they should go to therapy. Like, because they definitely need it. And PJ went to therapy. How crazy is that? That's insane. That's insane. Love that. Anyway, now I'm gonna read you a quote. It was on page 16. I don't remember what it was. Doesn't know. Doesn't get it. Doesn't know about the eyes and the photos. Doesn't know what we're like if we're in the same room. How we're magnets. How we look at each other. How we find each other. She doesn't know that I'm a wolf and Parks is the moon whose name I howled since I was 15. Are you kidding me? Wait, that reminds me, because there is the new Noah Khan song. It's called The Orbiter. It goes like, even anxious pups need the moon. I howl for you. Da, da, da. You know, that song. So kind of reminding me of that because yeah. But here we go, back with the quote. And I already love them. So yeah. Okay, so I have been reading for a bit and I have a couple more updates and I'm gonna read them to you. So I need to read you another quote. Oh my god, no, because why is this like actually one of my favorite quotes ever? He laughs and for some reason it sounds like I'm ringing the doorbell of the home I grew up in. Oh my god, bitch, that's crazy. Like, that is so good. Like, oh, this might be like one of my favorite new quotes ever. Wow, how does one come up with that? I love it. I love it. Oh, so basically Magnolia and BJ met for the first time in like a year or something, and they are talking and Magnolia points at his tattoo and she says, is that a tattoo of 2 dead bees? Yeah, right. Someone told me once that they never go extinct. She lied. I give him a curt smile. She wasn't the one who killed them. Oh shit. Yeah. Okay, now I got to the part where basically BJ confessed something to her that he has been hiding for a long time. And now listen, I do have thoughts about that because I'm glad he told her, because I'm not gonna say what it is, but like that's why I always like to see both sides of the story. Like, it doesn't make it okay, but like it kind of explains it and helps us see it from his point of view. And like, it doesn't make it okay, it's still fucked what he did, but like now that we kind of got to see like where that came from, I think that will help them move kind of past that, if that's even possible. Like, I mean, hopefully, because I'm rooting for them, but the situation is very like complicated and very sticky, so I don't know. But that, I'm glad he told her that, and I'm glad that now we know why he did what he did, because as I said, it doesn't make it okay. It's still fucked up, but it like shows us his perspective. And does it make it better? I mean, kind of, not really, but like, you know, I'm glad he did that. Okay, now I'm gonna read you the text message. Again, I'm not gonna spoil anything, but they've been texting, Magnolia and BJ, and Magnolia says, I'm so sorry, Beach. I'm so sorry. And he says, I'm okay, Parks. I'm good now. See, that did make me really emotional. Like, I almost cried. I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god, guys. Chapter 13. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean by that? Hey, so first of all, what the fuck? Second of all, what the fuck? What do you mean by that? No, so that's crazy. So that is in fact crazy. What? I was not expecting that. Okay, I need to continue and see like what even is going on. Like, oh my god, no, hold on. I'm about to go on about the situation that happened, but first of all, I need to read you a quote. I'd let down the whole world to keep Magnolia afloat if I had to, or I would have before. Not now, I tell myself, but I know it's a lie. Try to convince myself for the 200th time this week that Parks is nothing except the hardest habit I'll ever have to break. Oh yeah. As for the situation that I was freaking out about, so okay, I was not expecting that, and that was a lot. It did make me really emotional. Like the fact that no one knew about that, and like they kept it to themselves. I'm like, so that was really heavy actually. And she was 16. She was literally 16. Oh my god. So that was a lot. Guys, so now a general update. I'm on page 102 and I can already tell that I think this is gonna be my favorite book in the series. Okay, my favorite so far. But so far I already can tell this is my favorite, because in the first book it was just a lot of mess, a lot of drama without any sort of like explanations. Now we're kind of getting like the explanation, the reasoning, the kind of like diving into why they do what they do, and the kind of psychological stuff goes on like into their actions. So yeah, I do really like it. Honestly, I don't want to like jinx it, but it is giving me 5-star feelings. So yeah, we'll see. But I am really liking it so far. And honestly, I am in a bit of a reading slump like right now. Like for the last month, I haven't been reading much. I do honestly feel this book is pulling me out of my reading slump, which is obviously great, because I hate being in a reading slump. Like I have so many books to read and like I want to read them, but it's just I don't have the motivation and the kind of like the energy. So yeah, and also the thing that helps I think is that their chapters are like pretty short, so that is really motivating, because you know when you're in a reading slump, if the chapter is like 30 pages, that can feel very unmotivating. Take away your motivation, because that's a lot. That's a big commitment, especially when you're reading slump and you don't want to maybe commit to reading 30 pages. Well, like if you have 30 pages separated in a couple of chapters, that you know feels like a bigger progress, even though it's not, but like it feels like it. So yeah, that's that. I think I'm gonna take a break actually and go eat dinner, but I'm gonna read some more later. So yeah, I am really liking it so far. But the two dead bees, that worries me. Oh wait, he literally has a tattoo of 2 dead bees, so maybe that's connected to that. I mean, that definitely is. It's like the same thing, but that does worry me, because in the first book I was like, okay, they are pissing me off, so I was rooting for them, but like not that strongly. But now I'm really rooting for them, especially since we got like a deep dive into the emotional stuff of their situation. I am definitely rooting for them very strongly now. Now I'm really invested, and I'm really like, please get your shit together and get back together eventually. Okay, they have to work through some stuff first, but hopefully, fingers crossed, we will get to see them happy at the end. This does worry me. Oh, there's a quote at the back. Wait, maybe I shouldn't read it yet, because I don't know if I got to it. Anyway, I'm gonna take a break now and read more later. So yeah. Okay, hi guys, it's me. I'm back with more updates, and basically I've been doing a lot of reading, and I'm on page 172, and I did write down some things that I wanted to share with you, so I'm gonna do that right now. Okay, so we have I think a couple of quotes that I wanted to share with you. Oh, now this is the quote that actually was in the back. So it says, "I'll wear it like a badge of honor forever that he loved me first, that he loved me at all." Have you ever had a love like that? Oh, see, these quotes are so good. Like I genuinely love them. So poetic. So like simply poetic. I love it. Okay, now another one. "If I was sober, I might have been able to see it. Everything between us. All the ties that bind our 2 smashed up hearts on the floor, and we can't even tell our pieces apart anymore. But we're the only glue we need, so it doesn't matter anyway. Maybe if I was sober and I could see it for what it was, I would have felt the rustle of the universe telling me everything is going to be okay." See, like, oh my god, so good. Like, so good. Are you kidding me? Okay, now, basically Magnolia was drunk and BJ was taking care of her. And he goes, "How are you feeling?" And she says, "Like the prettiest girl in the room." And he says, "In every room, Parks?" Yo, oh my god. Guys, we're so back. I love this. Okay, another one. "Try to make it sound like having too much history with Magnolia Parks isn't the haunted deer I'll hang in the hallway of who I am. Like loving her isn't the first thing you see when you walk through the door of me." Yo, like how does one come up with that? Like metaphor like that? Now this was like a funny conversation that Magnolia and Henry had. So basically, Henry says, "No," he shakes his head firmly. "You're not ready. I am too ready. I frown. Though I might not be." "Magnolia," he laughs, "a half an hour ago you were crying in my arms doing the ancestral song from Moana." My bottom lip starts going. "It's a very precious song to me. You," he shakes his head, "are not Samoan." "Could be," I tell him, my nose in the air. "Your great-grandfather was born on the Mississippi River." I cross my arms. Says who? Henry crosses his New York Times best-selling biography. That was so funny, but also, oh my god, I love Henry's and Magnolia's friendship. Like, honestly, I need a Henry in my life. Like, who wants to be a Henry to my Magnolia? I'm not saying I'm Magnolia, because I'm definitely not. But for the sake of the analogy, okay? Let's say I am, but I'm not, I swear. So, anyway, who wants to be my Henry? Because, oh my god, I love their friendship so much. I love it. Like, I need a Henry in my life. Like, who wants to be my Henry, for real? Anyone? Anyway, and now the last thing I wanted to share is... Okay, now this is the conversation between Joe and BJ. It goes, "I stare over at him. When did your comedic niche become stating the fucking obvious? Around the same time your everyday choices became so ridiculous we didn't need the jokes anymore." See, I love their banter, and I'm starting to love their friendship group even more now because they definitely give found family. Like, I feel like in the first book, I still liked it, but I think there was more mess and like unexplained drama. But in this one, it's kind of getting resolved, and it's kind of getting, is it getting less messy? I mean, kind of. I do love their friend group, which one of my favorite tropes ever is just found family. So if a book has found family, I'm most likely gonna love it. So yeah, as in general updates, I am enjoying this book. Like, honestly, I think it is my favorite so far in the series, and I'm only like not even halfway through, but I can already tell like it's getting just better and better. And I heard that in this series, like the first book is maybe not the best, but then it just keeps getting better and better, and that's definitely true. So yeah, I am very much enjoying it. I'll give you more updates when I have some. So yeah, hey, here I am again. I'm here to give you updates. Of course, I have them written down, so we're gonna go through them real quick. Oh my god, guys, I nearly had a fucking panic attack today because I was editing my video, and then all of a sudden my fucking files disappeared, and I was like, what? What happened? Where did they go? But then I found them somehow. I don't know why they disappeared, but then they came back, but then they disappeared again, and they're back again. I don't know what happened, but yeah, so that was not very fun. Anywho, okay, first update that I have, I'm not gonna say much about it, but this, you see this, the necklace? It makes sense. Now I know what this is about. So we have little things on the cover that like have meanings, which I love that. So yeah, I'm gonna read a quote to you now. Hold on, where is it? Okay, so the quote is, I could drown in the what if I let myself. Might as well. I'll be drowning in her anyways for the rest of my life. Happily too. What a way to go. What a life. Damn. See? Love that. Okay, now random update, but the thing that made me kind of laugh is that Magnolia and Christian just took Pilates together casually. I was like, you know what? Love that slay. So yeah, that's so random, but I was like, you know what? Cool. Okay, you know, I was also thinking, because you know, their relationship is obviously very messy and very like toxic as well, but like considering all of that, they're still giving soulmate energy, which is, I don't know how that makes sense. Like, their relationship is not healthy, but still, I'm like, you guys are soulmates, and I don't know why, like, I don't know why they're just giving soulmates. All the stuff that happened, all the history, as much as it's fucked up, they're still soulmates, which is just crazy to me. And I don't know, I am kind of like shocked that I'm still rooting from them, and they are kind of frustrating and irritating, and just like, and most of the time you're like, guys, what the fuck are you doing? Like, get your shit together, please. And they don't. You still are rooting for them. So yeah, that's kind of a crazy dynamic going on. But okay, and actually, okay, so I got to the end of part 1, and the last sentence does scare me a bit. I am not gonna lie. It says, I'm going to Central Park at midnight. Now that does scare me because what do you mean? Oh, shit is about to hit the fan. I can already tell. Oh god. See, like, the thing with them, I don't know if I said this in this video or the last one, definitely in the last one, but I don't know if I mentioned it in this one, but we still have the 1 step forward, 3 steps back situation going on, because like we did take a step forward, then okay, we did take a couple steps back, but I fear we might take a bunch more. So yeah, that does frighten me, but well, you know, it is what it is. I'm gonna keep reading and see what happens. However, I am terrified. I am in fact terrified. So the first chapter of part 2. What just happened? Oh my gosh, she did not just do that. Oh, she did. Oh, so she did just do that. What the hell? So yeah, you know how I said we're taking a couple steps back? Yeah, we definitely are. Great, love that. So yeah, but I am scared of what's gonna happen now, because this is gonna be messy, even more messy. Oh, like the song by Tate McRae, you know it, Messier. Kind of reminds me of them, actually, now that I think about it. Anyway, it's like one of my favorite songs ever, and it does remind me of this book. So okay, you know what, guys, now that I think about it, you know how I said that Messier, the song, reminds me of them? I was actually listening to I Love You, I'm Sorry by Gracie Abrams, and I was like really listening to the lyrics, and I was like, oh my god, this is literally giving Magnolia and BJ. No, let me pull up the lyrics, because I need to tell you exactly like which line. So it goes, 2 August ago, I told the truth, oh, but you didn't like it, you went home, or to New York. You're in a Benz, I'm by the gate, now you go alone, charm all the people you train for, you mean well but aim low, and I'll make it now like I'm getting paid. Also, another part that reminded me of them is, cause that's just the way life goes, I push my luck, it shows, thankful you don't send someone to kill me, I love you, I'm sorry. Okay, and then the part that like really solidified that the song is about them in my head is the bridge, because it goes, you were the best but you were the worst, as sick as it sounds, I loved you first, I was a dick, it is what it is, a habit to kick, the age-old curse, I tend to laugh whenever I'm sad, I stare at the crash, it actually works, making amends, this shit never ends, I'm wrong again, wrong again. okay. And also, the way life goes, joyriding down a road, lay on the horn to prove that it haunts me. I love you, I'm sorry. The way life goes, I want to speak in code. Like, that's so them, actually. Hope that I don't, won't make it about me. I love you, I'm sorry. Like, this is literally so them. No, this is so them, it's crazy. Oh my goodness. So, yeah, I am on the phase where I relate every single song that I listen to them, actually. So, yeah, but tell me it's not them. It's literally so them. Like, that's crazy, actually. So, we're gonna talk more updates. Actually, I have some quotes that I want to read to you, so I'm gonna do that. But we love a detour, me and Parks, and she just swerved us off the fucking road. Of course she did. You guys just drive a straight road. But no, they do in fact love a detour very much. That's their favorite thing in the world, apparently. So, the next one is, oh, I actually love this one. Rummage through the drawer in my mind as fast as I can to find the words to tell her that I'm coming for her. I'm on my way back. That this is just a long way home. Okay, the title. But the drawers are a mess. The words are all jumbled. I love her, and then what? Oh my god. Yeah. See, at this point in this book, they kind of obviously struggle with action because but that's always been a thing. But now they also struggle with words, like how to kind of tell each other they fucking love each other, they care, that like they want to get back. They are really struggling, especially BJ, I think, with like articulating, is that a word? I think his thoughts and emotions and feelings. So yes, so that's that. Okay, now they were texting, BJ and Magnolia. I'm not gonna read all of it, but basically BJ says, fuck Parks, just kill me, why don't you? Ha, sorry. And then a heart emoji, and then he says, me too, X. X as in like, not as an ex-girlfriend, X as in like the letter X, you know, as in like, people say X as in like a kiss at the end of the, is it a kiss? Or people just say X at the end of messages, it doesn't mean like X, like, okay, I'm over-explaining, you know what I mean? Not ex-girlfriend, the letter X. Anyway, okay, now this was also a conversation between them. Okay, Magnolia says, do you think I'm crazy? No, I shook my head. I think you're the best. Even though you know the worst parts of me, I don't know the worst parts of you. I run my thumb over her scar. I just know you, Parks. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, yo. No, this freaking book, it's, wow, it's, honestly, this series, this might become one of my new favorite series, which is crazy because what else do we have on that list? Definitely Boys of Torment, but like, no, nothing will ever beat that. Addicted Calloway also, like, but yeah, this might be up there as well, because in the first books I was like, okay, I like this, but it's not like my favorite thing ever, but it might just become so, honestly. So, okay, now this is such a random thing, but Magnolia said, and I quote, I don't much like going to the bathroom in front of anyone. Call me crazy, it's just not for me. And honestly, I relate to that because I just cannot do my thing in the bathroom in front of people. Like, okay, maybe like if I had to, like, gun to my head, I could pee in front of my bestie. But like in general, like the thought of doing your business in the bathroom in front of people is just like, so I definitely relate to that. And also the other like thing that I relate to in Magnolia, the fact that first of all, she doesn't let anyone in her bed, even herself, without having a shower first, which I definitely do relate because I'm a bit of a germaphobe, a bit of a cleanliness freak, so I definitely relate to that. And yeah, she also has a thing with outside clothes and inside clothes. I also do that because I will not sit on my bed in outside clothes. No. I need to change. When I get back home, I need to change to my clean home clothes, homey clothes, you know? So yeah, I definitely relate to that. So I definitely do find in these characters, I do find little things that I relate to, you know, maybe like not fully like everything they do, but like the little things I find that I do relate to, which is great. You know, I love when that happens. I love being like represented and seen in books or just in any sort of TV shows, I don't know, YouTubers, whatever. Oh, there's the Noah Khan song. Okay, this is the second time in this video mentioning Noah Khan, but it's, wait, how's it go? In love with being noticed and afraid of being seen. Yeah, that's very much me. I don't know what song it is. Anyway, that's kind of besides the point. How did we get here? I don't know, because my brain just goes from one thought to the other. We start at one thought and then we go like, woo, and then the last thought, I'm like, how did we even get here? Like, how, you know, but it just is what it is. So I just go from one thought to the other, and then it's like not related at all, but it kind of is in some way. So it's like, yeah, my brain is just kind of messy. You know, it is what it is. Now, the last thing I want to share with you is another quote. Actually, it was their, what's the word? Messages that they sent to each other. So basically, Magnolia said hi, and BJ said, how's the weather? She sent him like an emoji of a sun behind the cloud. He says, all right then. And she says, all right then. And for you, how's your weather? Pretty average most of the day. Got real sunny about 11:01 p.m. though. Because that's when she texted him. And then, oh, and then this part really got me. She sent him a bee emoji. And she said, don't kill that one. And he said, never again. Oh my god, guys. No. Please don't kill it, seriously, because we have a lot of back and forth, and they do keep killing each other in some ways. Oh my god, please don't kill that bee, BJ. Please don't kill that bee. Okay, I'm gonna take a break now, and then I'll read a bit later and yeah, give you updates when I have some. You know the drill. So okay, hey guys, so it's been a couple of days and I've been doing some reading and I've gathered quite a lot of updates actually. So I'm gonna give them to you. I haven't updated you in a while, so that's what we're gonna do now. I have about like, I don't know, 30 something pages left, but I need to give you some update before I finish because honestly a lot has happened, and yeah, right now I took a little break because shit was happening. I was like, oh my god, okay, I need a second. So first I was gonna say that, you know how they keep going on about like wishing they had a time machine, and I was like, I swear to fucking god, if they don't figure this shit out and like fix all of it, I will take matters into my own hands and build them a fucking time machine myself, because guys, what are you doing? What are you doing genuinely? They are not doing a great job of figuring things out. So if they don't get it together, I swear I will actually build a time machine. I actually need you to fix this and your mistakes, and I don't know, maybe like give you a new start, because a lot of bad happened along the way, and like, okay, I guess, you know, everything happens for a reason and all that, but like Loki, a new start would help them, but like, you know, I don't think actually that's possible, so we just gotta, you know, deal with the consequences of their actions. You know what the thing is, like, this book, like, they are pissing me off a lot of the time, yet I cannot put this down. Like, I swear this book has crack in it, because there is no other explanation. Like, oh wait, actually I have a joke. Why did the dog go to prison? Because he was selling quack. That's so bad. Anyway, so that's my joke for you. Hope you enjoyed that. Anyway, honestly, not a book update, just my life update, but I've been like struggling to talk. Like I words are just not like making sense in my head. I'm like, honestly, I can't find the right words. I keep forgetting shit. I'm just like all over the place. So you probably don't know this because I edit it so it works. But like, honestly, words have been not wording. And did I diagnose myself with dementia because of that? Yeah, but listen, I do realize it's ridiculous, however, I do have health anxiety, so it just is what it is. Now, it's also like the third illness I diagnosed myself with this week, and it's only Wednesday, so yeah, anywho. But yeah, basically I convinced myself I had dementia because I can't speak. Like, sometimes words are just not wording, and that's like one of those times, so, you know, it is what it is. Now, I'm gonna read you some quotes that I like. First is on page 361. Hold on, where is it? Oh my god. So Bridget was talking to Magnolia, and she said, no one is going to look at you like BJ looks at you. Yeah, that is. As fucked up as they are, the way we have the description we have of them looking at each other, yeah, so I did like that. Okay, next. Thank you next, as Ariana Grande said. And I wonder how I've moved through life stuck on loving the same boy since I was 14, which is far too young to be in love, but I dare you to find anyone who loves anything more than I love him. Oh, see, like, their love, you know, I'm gonna say for a million times, it's very messy and kind of fucked and kind of toxic, but like, then we get quotes like that, I'm like, oh my goodness. You know what I mean? Oh my god, okay, I'm not gonna say the context of this kind of conversation because it's gonna spoil stuff, but it goes, in another life, I reckon I could have loved you. In another life, I would have let you. Yo, nah, can't say shit like that. Like, what do you mean? Oh my goodness me, like that. If you read it, you know, like, what context this was set in, and it makes it even, like, it makes it more like, oh my god, yeah. Okay, now this is what, mind you, BJ said about Magnolia. Because it turns out I'm in love with a fucking emotional terrorist. That's a strong way to put it, but you know what? Is he wrong though? Like, no, realistically he's not, so, well, shit, you know? Okay, another one. I slipped my heart in her back pocket. That's a lie, she already has it, but I give it to her again for good measure. See, again, with the little, like, metaphors like that. You know, I love metaphors like that. The way, like, it's just like, oh, I love it. I love that shit. Maybe it's corny. I don't give a fuck. I love it. I love it. Now, okay, next quote. Okay, so this is a conversation between BJ and Magnolia, and it goes, I'd be anything for you. Will you be my friend? Whatever the fuck you need, Parks. Oh my goodness. Like, my heart. Guys, my heart. Okay, then I wrote down, and I quote, Chapter 66, what the fuck? Shit hit the fan, for real. So yeah, I don't remember exactly what happened in that specific chapter, but apparently shit hit the fan, so, you know. Then I wrote down, oh my god, did they just make the first good decision in the history of ever? Like, oh yeah. So was that actually a good decision? I'm not sure. Like, it's, like, I see where it came from, and I guess it does make sense, but like, at the same time, I can't help but think, how long is it gonna last before it goes to shit again? Because, you know how it is with them, so yeah, I did that, you know, you're going in the right direction. However, I don't know, are you gonna, like, take a sudden turn again? They might, so you know. Okay, now this is the last quote I wanted to share for now. So basically, a guy was hitting on Magnolia, and BJ said to him, "It will work out, mate." And Magnolia says, "How do you know?" And BJ says, "We're in the stars, Parks." Yo, oh my god. In the stars, guys. Like, my hopeless romantic heart is really like, wow, I love that shit. I love that shit. And now, as I said, I'm like almost done. I fear, you know how I said like, how long will the good decision and the like driving in the right direction last? You know, you remember how I said that, right? Well, I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this, but it did not last long because I fear it all went to shit again. So yeah, that's all I have for now, all the updates, because after that I took a break. I'm gonna probably maybe finish it like in the evening, and then I'll give you my final thoughts tomorrow, but for now I need to like prepare myself emotionally because it as I said, it went to shit, so. But I'm hoping they will fix it, right? Although there is one more huge book, mind you, about them, so I'm kind of frightened, but hopefully at the end it's gonna be, well, right? Happily ever after. The thing that I like best. But yeah, because the next one, it's called, what is it called? Into the Dark, I think. Magnolia Parks Into the Dark. I think it's the last BJ and Magnolia book. BJ and Magnolia storyline is gonna be like wrapped up in that one. So yeah, I am very much terrified, but yeah, I haven't even finished this one, but yeah, I am enjoying it though. Like, it does give me 5 stars feeling. I don't want to jinx it, but yeah. Oh my god, I got my nails done. Did you see? Little blueberries and like French tip. How cute is that? Anyway. Okay, hi guys. It is in fact a couple days later and I have finished Magnolia Parks Long Way Home. Oh my god, guys. So I think the last time I spoke to you, I had like 30 pages left. And let me tell you, a lot has fucking happened in these 30 pages. Like, it wouldn't be a Jessa Hastings book without some sort of crazy like ending and a cliffhanger, because honestly like 3 major things happen at the last 30 pages. And obviously I'm not gonna tell you because it's gonna spoil, but what the fuck? I was like, oh my god, it was like literally one thing after the other. I was like, oh my god, my flappers have been gasted. So again, I think in the previous books as well, but the last sentence of the book, what the fuck? Actually, what the fuck? No, because honestly, I saw a lot of people like sobbing their eyes out at the end, but I didn't because I simply refused to believe it. Like, that can't be true. Surely not. Like, you know what? I did not cry because I'm simply in denial, and I refuse to get out of it because surely it's not true. Surely she wouldn't do that to us, right? No, that would be no, that would be a low blow. No, right? So yeah, the thing that happened at the end, for the sake of my, well, sanity, I refuse to believe it. Like, you know what? The next book in the series is about Daisy Hates, so we're not even gonna get like an explanation of what's going on and like the continuation because it's about different characters. So I have to wait this whole book, and then I think in the last Magnolia Parks book we're gonna get explanation because what the fuck? What was that? No, but like surely not, right? That can't be true. I don't know. Okay, now you know what? I was thinking, right? And Magnolia and BJ, they're very complex, and I was thinking, right, a therapist would have a fucking field day with these two because they are so complex. There would be a lot of analyzing to do. So that's literally, they're the perfect case for a therapy student. I mean, therapy student, no, psychology student. But yeah, they are very complex. Like, honestly, all of the characters in this series are, which I do really love. I don't know if you remember, if you watched the video, Magnolia Parks reading blog, but I did complain that there was a lot of back and forth, right? But here's the thing, in this book it was still definitely there, but for some reason like it didn't bother me as much, and I was thinking as to why that is. And I think because in this book we kind of like really are diving deeper into their trauma and all that like emotions and stuff, because in the first book like we didn't know them yet, right? So it kind of felt pointless and like you kind of just thought they were fucking idiots. But now as we were diving deeper into like their trauma and stuff and really like getting like to see their emotions and where they're coming from, not that it like made sense, it was still kind of frustrating, but like we kind of like get it more now, like why they are the way they are and why they act how they act and why their relationship and all that situation is like that and not like any other way. You know, the back and forth was still there because we got to see the emotional side of the story. Really didn't bother me as much, you know what I mean? And as for like other stuff, I obviously love the writing. Like, I think that's like one of my favorite things about this series is the writing, like the little quotes that I read to you in this vlog and like other ones that I didn't mention, but like they are genuinely so good. For some people they might be like corny, but I eat this shit up. I'm literally obsessed with that. Like, okay, it might be corny, but I don't care, okay? I absolutely love it. So yeah. And also another thing that I really fucking like is found family, because like, I mean, there was still drama now, but like I think in the first book it was like more so messy and like toxic. In this book we really got to see like their friendship and how they care for each other and how they protect each other and like essentially would die for each other, even though there is some drama sometimes and stuff. But I really like the found family aspect. So yeah, and also like I really like their banter as well, so we got to see a bit of that. And this book made me feel all sorts of emotions. Like I was happy, I was sad, I was laughing, I was crying, I was like, you know, angry, I was frustrated. But we have a good balance, because as much as we had some very emotional and devastating moments, we also got some funny ones, which I just loved. Like especially like the funny moments between the friend group. That was like one of my favorite parts. The emotional stuff I also liked, because as I said in the first book, it was just kind of like, what's going on, like why, you know. But now we kind of got to see why. So yeah, did that make any sense? I don't know what I'm saying really, but I'm just yapping. Hope you understand though, you know. Okay, so what else can I say? I fucking loved it. I give it 5 stars, which honestly I wasn't expected to be 5 stars. I mean, I knew I was probably gonna like it because I did like the previous 2, but I gave them 4.5, so I really liked them. But this one I absolutely loved. It was so fucking good. Like all that stuff that I said, I just loved it. So yeah, and I'm very excited to continue the series. I will do so soon. I really love this book. Like honestly, this series is slowly but surely climbing to the top of my favorite series list. So yeah, I do definitely love it. So yeah. Okay, so here we are, another Magnolia Parks book done. As I said in my previous videos, I'm gonna vlog every single book in the series, which so far we have 2 more to go, but obviously there's gonna be 1 more. Yeah, I'm gonna vlog them as well, so do wait for that. Yeah, if you enjoyed this video, you can like, subscribe, do all of that, maybe even leave a comment. I guess that's it. Thank you for hanging out. I had so much fun. I hope you did too. And I will see you in my next video if you decide to come back. And yeah, I hope you have a nice day or night or whenever you're watching this. Just nice life. So yeah, I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna make my coffee because I haven't had any today, and it's, what time is it? I'm gonna tell you what time it is. It's 1 p.m. and I haven't had coffee yet, so I really need to go make some because I need coffee to survive. So yeah, I will see you in my next video. Bye, love you, thank you for hanging out, bye.